Hello everybody, this is Rock My Bean, this is Mark.
And this is John, and we are doing Rock My Bean, and today I'm in the traditional Scottish kilt. And why is that? Because today we're going to talk about Scottish
drumming.
Right. And this is the first time we've done something about ethnic drumming. It isn't just rock and roll or jazz.
Yes.
And so I'm part Scottish, so I take pride in that heritage. And every year we go see the Highland Games, and there are pipes and drums bands there, and they play really cool. They play different than other regular bands do. But there's different kinds of Scottish drumming too, besides pipe and drums. There is more traditional drumming, tribal drumming even. You could say ancient Scottish drumming.
Yeah.
And we're going to talk about that too. So let's get started. First, we're going to talk about drumming in Scotland in the pipe and drum bands. Now, you'll see throughout the United States and Great Britain, there are bands that have the pipes and the drums. They wear their tartan kilts. They'll wear a vest, some white shirts, and they're like marching bands. And you'll see sometimes in parades, you'll see the guys with the big hats and the kilts and stuff, pipe and drum bands. And the drumming in these bands is very special, very unique. They're playing marching music mostly. But learning to play Scottish drum music is very difficult because you're playing a lot of rudiments. And so we're going to watch an example of this if you're not familiar with it. And this is an example of one of the examples of Scottish drumming.
These are some very young people.
Yes. Stop it for a second. I just want to say that you notice there's other drummers behind them. They have those padded sticks and they're going like this.
Yeah.
Now those are like toms. These are snare drums and those are toms, and they hit them with those big fluffy soft mallets, so they're very muffled. And then there's the bass drummer who is flipping his sticks like this and hitting the bass drum.
Yes.
So there's a lot of style involved in Scottish drumming that you don't find in regular drum lines. It's completely unique. Let's keep watching a little bit more. Wow, look at that. Stick flipping. Playing at the butt of the stick like this. See that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Neat.
Oh.
Wow, that was great.
That was amazing.
Now, what is special about this kind of drumming? What do you notice that's special about it?
That's ethnic drumming.
Right,
That's
but
Scottish drumming.
What is special about what they're doing. There's three guys and they're playing the same thing. What is the most important thing you think
that they keeping the timing?
That they're coordinated. They're doing the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
They're hitting the drum at the same time. They're spinning the six at the same time. So they're all having to do things at exactly the same time.
Yeah.
So that makes it even harder than just trying to play the drums. You're trying to, if you make a mistake, you're going to stand out because the other guys are doing something that you should be doing. So this is a real, requires a lot of skill and practice to do this.
Amazing, and reading music.
It is. And yes, they're playing an actual song. And they have to learn the notes and learn the beats because everybody's playing exactly the same thing. Yeah. So you have to know how to read music, and you have to coordinate your drumming with the guys on both sides of you. I've seen drum lines from like college bands and stuff, which do stuff like this. But Scottish band is unique because you're playing with only the pipes and the bass drums, and there's a lot of stick twirling and coordination and that's only found in Scottish drumming.
Yeah.
But this is not the only kind of Scottish drumming. There's another kind of Scottish drumming. Are you ready to watch that?
Yeah.
This is actually ethnic Scottish drumming, tribal Scottish drumming. Maybe the kind of Scottish drumming that people in Scotland for hundreds of years.
Yes.
Before they had snare drums. This is what they played. Let's take a look. These big drums, look at that.
Yeah. And I like this.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's tribal drumming. And then dancing. There's the pipes. You notice
this is Scotland?
Scotland. The guy in the back there, you notice he has that Irish drum?
Yes.
Yep, he's playing the Irish drum.
Oh, what's that?
Some kind of statue in Scotland.
What are they playing?
I don't know, a Scottish, an old Scottish song. Mm-hmm. One thing I did want to say is that you can dance to this.
Yeah.
This is actually dancing music. Before disco, this is what they danced to. When you when your village and you had a big party or a wedding or something, this is what you'd be listening to. Guy playing the pipes, some people bang on the drums, and they were dancing.
Yeah.
This is how they would be. This is what they'd be listening to.
Before disco.
Before disco. This is like ancient disco.
Scotland is a very pretty country.
Yes, that's what I've heard.
They speaking English.
Well, that's their English is the official language, but they can speak with an accent, a Scottish Gaelic accent.
Yo.
And some can even speak pure Gaelic, which is the native language.
Yeah. So even some people can even speak Dutch, Danish, Norwegian.
Not in Scotland, but Norwegian, yes, because the Vikings actually colonized and settled parts of Scotland. So there are some Norwegians in northern Scotland.
Yeah. That is amazing drumming and amazing views.
Yes.
What's the capital of Scotland?
Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Very good. Wow, that was cool. That was the band Albanock.
Yeah, but why is there a fire here?
Well, that's part of the video. Why they did that. But Albanock is the name of the band, and they play traditional Scottish music. And you see, they got the bagpipes, they got different kinds of drums, and it really is involving dancing.
A very interesting beat.
It's a nice tempo, yeah.
Yeah.
You can dance to it. But you know what they also did? The bagpipes. Some people hate the bagpipes, but I love bagpipes. And you know what? They also played drums for something else they used to do back then.
Yeah.
When they'd go fight a war, and they bring the drummers along to intimidate the enemy, and then tell the army when to attack, when to retreat, when to start fighting. And so drums were used as signals back then too.
Yeah.
So that's why drumming was very popular in a lot of tribal societies.
Yeah.
Because you could dance and they could be used to signal armies or soldiers or warriors when they went out to fight.
Definitely.
And so Albanock is a Scottish traditional band that plays traditional Scottish music, while the other guys are playing pipe and drum music that's been refined over the last few hundred years, and it's a little more refined. It isn't quite so primitive.
Yeah,
but I kind of like the primitive stuff too. I think it's really cool and it's refreshing. Well, that's all we have for this show. You got anything to add about Scottish drumming, Mark, that you find
Scottish
interesting?
drumming is very interesting, and I hope you liked it. I thank you so much for today.
We're always blessed to have you with us. We hope you've enjoyed this. As always, hit the like button, subscribe, and the notification bell. And share this with your friends. And we will see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.